Sweet. What is up, everybody? How are you? How is everybody's evening so far? Okay, so tonight is going to be awesome. It's going to be a back workout. So let me get this going. There we go. All right, we're live. Here we go. Now, first thing, mic check. Can everybody hear me? I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Oh, where's the remote? Okay. Back workout, pull-ups, single arm pull-ups to start. So, the first attachment that I'm gonna use here is directly above me. Let me actually get it down so you guys can see it. It's sick. So, one arm pull-ups are obviously by their nature very hard to do. This gives you a periodized way to actually try to do them in increments. So this thing can actually move along this axis. You can see that this pin can be pulled over, moved, and changes the angle of where this thing will hang, thus engaging the side that it actually is leaning toward and making it easier for you guys to kind of incrementally make it harder to do one arm pull-ups. So obviously you want to start in the center. What is that? That look like the center to you? Yeah, it looks like the center to me. Okay, so I'm gonna go for 5 on each arm. Because again, these are meant to be single arm pull-ups. As you can see, it's pretty much an angle from the entire thing. Arms crossed. 1. Since this isn't in any direction, I'm just gonna do 10. 4. Okay, and now, that'll be the warm-up set. I'm gonna move the dial over, just a little bit. Move it over 1. So now, whichever arm, see what it does? See, now it's uneven. So now the side where it's closer is harder on the arm that is on that side. So you are working on your one-arm pull-ups without actually having to do just one-arm pull-ups. It's pretty much the only way that I've ever found from an equipment standpoint that can help you guys get better at this slowly over time. All right, so now I'm gonna do 5, and then I'm gonna spin it and do 5 on the other side. Now we spin, go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's set 1. Set 1 complete, which is great. Okay, for those of you guys wondering, the workout I am following is inside of our app, Superhero Training. Let me see which number it is so you guys can see it. Okay, it's inside of the Strength Protocol collection, and it's workout number 002. So, this is the workout. If you guys can all see that, perfect. This is the way that I run all my periodization now. Everything you do in the gym needs to be actually tracked. It's very important. It's the biggest thing I see people not doing is tracking where they're training. So you need to have something when you go into the gym. You can't just go in and guess. Most people go in with absolutely no idea what they're doing. And if they do have an idea what they're doing, it's more usually like a body part or two. It's like, all right, today's back day. And then you'll go in and do whatever you feel like. That's not periodization. That's not tracking. Weights, reps, RPE, interval time that you take in between sets. For me, it's 60 seconds. All of that is up for grabs, and all of that needs to be tracked. All right, set 2 is coming up. Same thing. Oh man, okay. You know what? I'll move the dial 1 more because I'm feeling squirrely. Did you see though when I did this, how one side of the board came down toward me? The side that is coming down is the side that is working harder. It is harder to do these pull-ups when they are uneven like that. So now I'm gonna go again for 5 and 5, but this is gonna be a lot harder just because I changed that angle. Okay, whoa. Can't forget about that. These are how the handles interchange, in case you're wondering. They come through, and they twist, and they lock. And ideally they lock and never move. All right, here we go. Set 2. Three, 4, 5. Switch it up. Swing it around. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Yeah, that works. That's good. That is a heck of a workout. All right. As I said, everything I do, I obviously track my rest timer. So the first thing you always do is make sure your rest timer goes between sets, so you know where you're at and where you're going. It's one of the quickest ways you can improve a workout training session is just by following an actual rest timer. Lots of times people go in, they don't do a rest timer, they just go in and, stare at somebody or daydream, or worse yet, get on their phone. All of that's bad. You want one simple thing to be staring at, and that's the rest timer. When the clock goes ding, next set is up. I got 30 seconds. Whew. Man, those are hard. And I think those are gonna be as hard as they are. They're challenging. Okay, 15 seconds, set 3. Today for me is 4 sets of everything. So this is the 3rd week on the actual challenge. No, 2nd week on the challenge. That's what I'm doing, by the way, guys. I'm doing the America's Ass Challenge. This is the back workout today. All right, here we go. Small sip of water. 3rd set coming up. Any comments, guys? I'll answer between sets. So go ahead and ask them. Any questions you guys have, I'll answer between the sets. Especially once I get off this circuit. The circuit's hard. All right, here we go. 3rd set coming up. Switch it up. Now the left arm works. Two more. Failure. Failure, failure, failure. It's gonna be 4. 5 and 4 on that one. 5 and 4 on that one. Okay. That. Filling out the workout every single time. Rest timer. Going, going, going. 1 minute. All right, let's see. Meanwhile, oh man, well, I'll tell you what. Pull-ups are one of the hardest things you guys can ever try to do. Seriously. Like, I don't know that there's a single exercise that is harder to do than pull-ups. For most people. Because pull-ups, what they're doing is essentially exposing the equation that is the body mass index of you. So your weight to strength ratio is never going to be more evident than when you try to do body weight pull-ups. If you weigh, like for me, I weigh 205. So I could get up to 215, 220, but I know that if I were to do that, exercises like this would way, way, way suffer. So I keep myself at a weight that's very moderate. I haven't fluctuated really more than 5 pounds in maybe 5, 10 years, something like that. And that's just because I know where I'm at. I know where I should stay. And that's what you guys have to do. You need to figure out where your perfect body weight to strength ratio is at, and then just stay there. My gym is sick. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, this is the last set on this. 1 arm pull-ups, max climbing, single arm pull-up attachment right here. 5 and 5. And then we're gonna go to barbell, bent over rows. Here we go. Sloppy 5, but 5 nonetheless. Few Mississippi breather, 2 more reps, gotta get 5. Gotta get 5. All right, here we go. Shoot. Okay, so that's it for that. Fill this out. I think I see some comments on YouTube. Hang on one second, guys. Let me get this screen up right. There we go. What's up, Louie? How you doing, man? Just saw your comment. Sorry about that. I'm still figuring out YouTube. I've actually never streamed on YouTube before. Tonight's the first one. We've always done TikTok and Instagram, but hey, first time for everything. All right. As always, first thing going is the rest timer. As I mentioned before, I'm training inside of the Superhero Training app. Keeping track of everything you guys do, so important. It's the first thing I tell all my clients when they go off and train alone. What are you using to actually track when you go into the gym? What's up, Brandon? Did you consider going to Home Gym Con? I did consider going to Home Gym Con. So we've had a busy few months, to be honest with you. I didn't reach out to them this year. Last year I reached out to them. If we were to do something like that, we would do kind of a media collaboration, and that hasn't happened yet. That's the reason why we haven't been to Home Gym Con. But definitely want to go eventually. Okay, here we go. Next exercise, barbell bent over rows. I love it. All right, show you guys how I set this one up. Very straightforward. I'm sure most of you have done this exercise in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this will give you a little tip or trick on how to do it better. Take down the attachment. Isn't that thing cool? Such a cool attachment. All right. So I'm gonna go with a 35 for the first one, just because I'm trying to warm it up. I always start with at least, I'd say, 75 to 80% of my max for the first set. I never just jump right in. All right. We're going very strict. Barbell, bent over rows. Nice pure hinge. All right. Hop on over. 10 repetitions for this one. All right. And as always, guys, again, keep the questions coming. I'll answer them between sets. All right. So, for this, lift straight up. Take a step forward. Nice pure hinge. And pulling up to the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Yep, not too crazy heavy. Let me adjust the camera just real quick. I noticed it was slightly off. And then I see the comments, so give me a second, guys. I'll get right to them. Okay. Take it right over like that. Beautiful. YouTube, we might aim down just a smidge. There we go. All right. All messages are visible. Okay. So, like I said, first set, never gonna be the heaviest. It's gonna be a moderate weight. For the second set, I'm gonna go up probably 5 pounds. You know what, I'll go up 10. Get it to where it's an actual weight. And then I do see the questions, guys. Let me see. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you joining in the live. That's actually not doing what you think it does. Ooh, okay. Please, elaborate. What do I think it's doing, and what am I thinking that is wrong? Love it. Spark a nice, fun conversation with an internet stranger. All right, here we go. Second set. Nice pure hinge. This will be the actual first working set. I'm gonna treat that first one like a warm-up set because it literally was. All right, feet at shoulder width, starting from a nice strong position. Hinge over and row. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha! Love it. Second set is done. All right, get the app, fill it out. We'll say, actually not the second set again. That was set one warm-up set. So one working set, one warm-up set. Important to distinguish between the two. All right, rest timer is going. 60 seconds as always. Gym is sweet. Did I play any sports in high school? Yes, I played soccer, I did wrestling, I did volleyball. Our school did not have football, which was actually probably one of the biggest and best things that ever happened to me, was not playing tackle football. Our football program came in maybe 2 years after I left the school and graduated, because I definitely would have played and I definitely would have gotten hurt. I didn't play football, but I ended up training with the NFL after I got out of high school, got into an internship, and went to college to study kinesiology. So that was a little crash course into my past. All right, what is up, what is up? Simba the Real King, that's an awesome name, dude. Mid-back growth. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any debate with that. Did I say anything other than mid-back growth? Did I say anything about any kind of growth? I don't even know. Maybe I did. I say a lot of stuff. All right, what's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Those of you just joining, any questions, any comments, I'll answer them between sets. Okay, where's my wall? Here it is. Second working set is about to start. All right, here we go. Ooh, I like this weight. Probably not gonna move a whole lot higher. I like the way it feels, and with something like this, I typically go based on how it feels. Oh man, I see you, Marty. That's a big long comment. Let me get to it in a second. Ugh. Appreciate the long comments. Gives me something to read. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Oh man, I missed you, didn't I, Marty? All right, let me zoom back up. Hang on. Bear with me. Looks like a good workout, thank you. Your Instagram page. At 270 pounds at 37, need to make a change. Battled with weight loss. Dude, 37. That's kind of the age where we all figure out that we need to make a change. Hopefully before then, but that's very common. I get a lot of clients in their late 30s, early 40s. That's right around the time you start going to the doctor. Maybe you get a bad blood test. You know, maybe it's a warning from the doctor or something like that. But important to try to get a hold of it before you get to that point. If you got any direct questions, bro, because obviously that bears a conversation more than anything, send me a message. Send me a DM and I'll meet with you. All right, let's see. Where I currently reside is Gilbert, Arizona. Yeah, Gilbert, Arizona, bro. It's awesome. You're out in Kansas. Very cool. All right. Speaking of Kansas, y'all see Superman? Was that any good? I haven't seen it yet. Everybody keeps telling me I need to. They threw him back in the spandex, which is an interesting choice. What is the name of the one-arm pull-up trainer? Okay, good question. I'm guessing you weren't here at the beginning. Max Climb. So Max Climber is the company name. It's a one-arm pull-up trainer. You're gonna wanna do that. Is the Loki helmet wearable? No. It's one of my earliest 3D prints. I keep it up there just for nostalgia. It's an absolutely shitty print, but I love it because this is like one of the first things I ever did. Okay, here we go. Set 3. Working set 3. Let's do this. Nice hinge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love it. These arms are the bomb for that, by the way. I don't know if y'all ever use those. So cool. Rogue makes them. They're awesome. What's up, Enzo? How you doing? You're a certified G and a bona fide stud. And I can't teach that. That's a good comment. And certainly not one to struggle with confidence either. All right, certified G. As always, rest time. Biggest thing you guys gotta do, track, 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 track. Do not go into the gym with nothing to do. Just kettlebells, dumbbells, and heavy sandbags. Louis, what's up, dude? Let me see, man, YouTube is being weird. Why don't they just show all the comments? It's kind of, again, I'm new to YouTube. I've never done this before, but. Let's see, live chat, okay. How's my brother been? Still working out with me or not? Yeah, he's still working out. He's awesome. Comes in here, he was actually in here today. Okay, 30 seconds, fourth working set coming right up. Just turned 38, good for you, man. All right, need a Captain America singlet. I tell you what, people have sent me some pretty crazy stuff. Someone sent me a Captain America thong one time. So not a singlet, but someone did send me that. And I'm by no means endorsing or encouraging or asking for any of this. Don't send me clothing without telling me. Like, it's very funny and off-putting, but it is entertaining. All right, 20 seconds. Fourth set coming right up. I'll tell you one thing that was awesome someone sent me. One of our fans actually sent us a decanter. Sent us a big Thor Hammer whiskey decanter for the podcast studio. That's by far the best gift we ever got from a fan. So that's the best gift. And then the weirdest gift would definitely be the Thor, the Captain America thong. That'd be the weirdest gift. I see it, guys, I see it. All right, here we go. Last set coming right up. Fourth set, barbell minimum rows. Then we got an awesome superset in the back corner that I set up. You guys will dig that. All right, here we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yeah, got her done. Beautiful. All right, move these cameras. Show you guys the superset I got next. This one's awesome. I'll tell you what is awesome is the setup that we have here. I call this thing Cerebro. You got to see it. It's nuts. All right, moving the camera. Apologies for the nauseous part of it. All right, go right there. Beautiful. Let's see, how's that look? Looks good, looks good. And looks great. Beautiful. Okay, so I've got 2 exercises set up here, back to back. So, chest supported, reverse flies with the small dumbbells, that's gonna be on the pad in the back. And then dumbbell pullovers are gonna be right here on the bench. So the pullovers, I'm definitely gonna go up. It's not just gonna stay at the 45 pounder, but I always like to start at a moderate weight and then work my way up sort of, periodically. This is just the first set. And even though I'm in the 3rd circuit of this workout, you always wanna treat each one of the exercises individually, doing a warm-up set, somewhere around 60 to 70% of your 1 rep max, and then working your way up. Save the workout. Yeah, man, it's in the app. So the app, the Superhero Training app, which is in our profile on TikTok and Instagram. Go there, subscribe, and that's where this one's at. Okay, reverse flies. Coming up. I'm just starting with 10 pounders. I'm gonna definitely go up, but this is a good place to start. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right here on the bench with these as you pull. You want to make sure that you're not arching your entire back at your hips. You want to move only at the shoulder joint. Engage the lats. It'll make sense here in a second. All right, here we go. Warming it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more. 11, 12. All right. So, definitely gonna go heavier on that. So that was a nice warm up, but it's not the actual weight that I'm gonna want. Let me change that. So we'll go from a 45 up to a 65. 45 to a 65. And as always, I'm gonna track that. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna keep track of every single thing that I do in the gym. As always. I see the comments, guys. Give me a second. 0. 1 minute is counting. Counting, 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 counting. Check this place out sometime. You know it, bro. Send us a message. Send us a message. Favorite piece of equipment? Ooh, good question. Do something for me before I just answer that blindly. Give me like a category. Favorite piece of equipment, like a free weight. Favorite piece of equipment for recovery. Favorite piece of equipment for machine. Circuit works, because that'll narrow it down a little bit. It's hard for me to just say one piece of equipment that I love the most. Favorite X-Men? Well, that's an easy one for me to answer. Yeah, it's either Magneto or what. Magneto isn't an X-Men, but he's in it. Yeah, it might be Magneto. Magneto's up there, Wolverine. If you're saying strictly an X-Men, Wolverine. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. With physique, how long have I been training? I'm not sure I understand the question, bro. Because I don't train physique. I don't compete for anything. But let's see. Oh, you found me from Jesse James. Everybody found it from Jesse James. I'm happy you guys like his page. I mean, Jesse's an awesome guy. Obviously, we're thrilled to have him in. Pretty cool to have him stop by. All right, set 2, coming right up. Let's do it. What would I be doing if I weren't in the fitness industry? Oh man, I'm gonna have to take some time with that. I have no idea. I am unemployable beyond belief, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's the best question of the night. Let me think on that. What would I be doing if I wasn't in the fitness industry? Man, all I've ever done is the fitness industry, so I don't know. That's crazy. Hang on. Much better. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go over 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Now for the pullovers. New weight, 65 pounds. Let's go, big boy. Come here. That's more along the lines of weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh man. Woo! Okay. Back to the question of the night. What would I be doing if I was not in the fitness industry? So, the only other thing that I've ever been any good at is my art. I mean, I suppose a commissioned artist could have been a second thing that I was, since I technically am that now. But the only way that I was ever able to reach that was through my time in fitness. So I don't know. That's a really hard question, honestly. I think when you truly have a passion for something and you find it and you work at it and succeed, and then you really start to succeed and you get known for it, it can have a tendency to kind of be like meshed with your identity. Like, I don't know what I would do if I couldn't be in the fitness industry. Truly. Like, fitness has, been such a big part of my life. It's saved my life at certain points along my road. Definitely. It would be really hard for me to do anything else. It would especially be really hard for me to work for somebody else. Because for me, I'm such a passion-driven individual. What I see and what I want to create, what I want to do, and what I want to, build for the future of the company, of the people that are working with me, of like you guys, like all of that stuff. It's all based on me being able to kind of just do it the way I can see it. If I was working for a company, it wouldn't be that easy. It'd be harder. And that's why I have a lot of sympathy for people who want to be entrepreneurial, but they're also in a job. Kind of hard to do those two things simultaneously. Yeah, sorry, it was a big long-winded answer to the question, but I hope I answered it. How often do I work out? Back and shoulders. Once a week, typically. I hit them once a week. I train 7 days a week, and each of those has its own day. You rotate push, pull, legs, usually twice a week. Good. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right, cool. That's all the questions. Great. What are we on? Third set? I think that's about right. Hooray for the third set. We love it. Third set coming up. 4 sets total. Man, these live streams are actually going really well. I'm enjoying doing this with you guys. Favorite Marvel character? Man, got some good questions tonight. I gotta give it to you guys. Some of these questions are usually dull. Like, nobody asks anything that's really intriguing, but tonight's been really good. As a kid, it was definitely Spider-Man. Definitely. I remember having dreams from the time I was like a little kid that I could swing around in New York, like to just do that. I remember having vivid dreams of doing that. So, Spider-Man as a kid, I'd say it might be Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange as an adult, I love his complexity. And as I mentioned earlier, I love Magneto. I think he's really misunderstood. I think he was right. Are you wrong for wanting to work chest 4 times a week? Yeah, probably. You're probably wrong. Anybody who wants to work any one muscle group 4 times a week is probably not leaving room for the rest of the body. And even if somehow you are, I would rather see you dedicate 1 or 2 days to a muscle group and just focus in on those days rather than doing what I'm guessing are kind of like sporadic, half-assed, never tracked workouts throughout the week. All right, here we go. Set 3, coming up. Love it. Love it. 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh yeah. Hold there at the top. Pullovers. Set 3. All right. Come here, you big son of a gun. Nice and slow. 1, Nice and slow, nice and deep. 3. Third set is where I can really feel the range of motion open up. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Come on now. 10. 11. 12. Okay. Got it. Third set. Complete. Fill it out. Start the rest timer. And we're off. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I see some questions. Just stick to my 1 to 2 days a week. Good, do that. It's a good idea. Let me check YouTube real quick. Stand by, guys. Don't want to leave YouTube out of it. Live chat. How does one get their hands on a Marvel-themed workout equipment? Ooh, there's a good question. I mean, which equipment? You talking about the dumbbells? Those are from Alibaba. Who would I like to collaborate with? Now there's a good question. I would love to collaborate with Dr. Mike Israetel. I would love to collaborate with Dave Tate. I'm working on a collaboration with Marvel. We'll see how that goes. I would love to collaborate with, I just started a collaboration with Andrew over from Mark Bell's podcast. He's our new producer. So that was definitely somebody I wanted to collaborate with that we're about to. Shout out to him if he's on here. Trying to think. Yeah, Dr. Mike is probably up there. The coolest thing about the artistic side of what I'm able to do here is that opens up collaboration for people in the fitness industry in a way that they're not used to. Like I'm designing these STL files for those prints where I can do like half the bust of Dr. Mike Israetel and half the bust Hulk. Like all that kind of stuff. What are my thoughts on the sauna and cold plunge after one of the workouts in the 6-day-a-week challenge? Oh yeah, dude. I would do it more than once a week. Minimum once a week. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? I know, yeah, I seen you posting our stuff on story. I appreciate that. We really do. Yeah, the effects on hypertrophy, here's the thing. When it comes to cold plunge, I have been a practitioner of the sauna and the ice bath for over 15 years, since I was in high school. And I can tell you guys, I have seen nothing but benefit for myself and my clients for over 17 years in the industry. Since I started doing it when I was 15 to now, I've never had a single bad experience with a client or with myself. Today, it seems like it's very trendy for people to attack contrast therapy. You get a lot of these people saying it's going to interfere with protein synthesis, it's going to stop the positive effects of hypertrophy training, you're going to lose muscle mass. Nonsense. None of that. I don't give a shit what Dave Asprey says. I don't care what, I don't know who is it, BioWayne was attacking it, or a bunch of these gurus that claim to know everything based on peer-reviewed this and that. They ain't coaches. They ain't working with people, and they haven't had the time in the industry actually doing it. I don't know many people who have actually done contrast therapy for 15 years the way that I've done it. And I can tell you it's the best thing for recovery that I've ever done other than pure uninterrupted sleep. Pure uninterrupted sleep is the #1 thing for your recovery. Contrast therapy is probably the second best. Second best thing you can do is contrast therapy. So yes, do contrast therapy. All right, that was a nice rant. 4th set, coming right up. Okay. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 15. And what I really like about this pad is that your chin doesn't actually get smashed into it. If you were to use a bench, your face would be like mushed into the bench. But with this, your chin is up here. It's actually kind of freeing. It's nice. It's a nice change up. All right, last set on the pullovers. Let's go. Going to 12. 9. 11. And 12. Okay. Woo! Done. I love it. Workouts complete. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. YouTube, first time live streaming. Welcome to the party. Glad you guys are finally enjoying this too. Pretty cool. I finally got the setup to where you guys can actually see. Let me show you what this looks like actually. This is pretty cool. The setup that I built, here I'll take a video of it so you guys can see it. It's got 3 monitors, 3 shotgun mics, and 3 iPads. So I can actually go live. Let me see if I can show this to you guys. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe it is. Oh, here we go. Get it to play, there we go. Yeah, it's got 3 iPads, 3 monitors, and 3 shotgun mics. And it's like all in one get up rig. It's pretty darn cool. But it's allowed us to go live stream every night during the workouts. So thank you. Appreciate you guys joining and all the questions and comments. YouTube, let me make sure I got to all of them. I know you guys asked a few questions I didn't see. YouTube's kind of funny with these chats. Goku or Superman? Definitely Superman. My gym is the home gym goal. Thank you so much, bro. Yep, kettlebells, dumbbells, and heavy sandbags is a great start to your home gym. I highly recommend that you keep going. Do a rack, do a barbell, full line of dumbbells, maybe a machine. If you're gonna do a machine, I would go with a functional trainer like what you see right there. That's what I would do if I were to start one off. All right, guys, I'm gonna end off here. Right now, we've got 2 things that we're giving away. We're giving away the Achilles system, which is a system to strengthen your ankles, your Achilles, and everything on your lowermost extremity. That's being given away. The process is about a month. Then the second thing we're giving away is the Captain America life-size bust. We're giving that away to the winner of our fitness challenge. Both of those things you guys can get to. You've got to subscribe to the app. The app is located on our profile. It's on TikTok and Instagram. If you click the profile and you go to the first link, it's the Superhero Training app. Go in there, it's 19 bucks a month. You get all that, plus you get all the workouts that we have and we program, and we've been collaborating with like half a dozen coaches right now to bring the most diverse protocols. We've got mace, we've got kettlebell, we've got powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting. All that stuff is going on that app. So all that's going to be located on the Superhero Training app. If you guys have questions about that, people on YouTube, if you want to DM me on Instagram, if you have questions, or just go to the profile and find it there. But either way, guys, love each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Yes, the $2 million gym, that's us. Guys, thank you again. Have a wonderful evening.